Here are the 3 simple modules that you're going to level up just as a teenager. To begin today's video, we're going to go through the fact that you are young and you've got lots of time. I mean, I'm around a similar age myself and I'm still paving my way to get a successful career. And I am definitely en route there, and I'm on figure to become a very successful and wealthy person. But today we're going to go through the 3 simple steps of how you can get there, broken down, super simple, and what you need to do to begin. Now, personally, I'd recommend it all begins and starts with a simple foundation of a good hobby or athletic skill, whether that be the gym, or with football, or with tennis. Anything to get your body moving, your cardiovascular health going, something that you can do daily or weekly to make sure that you're as healthy as can be. Now, breaking down into that, it will also build mental resilience and make sure that you're able to build and grit through harder times, because we all know when you're walking on the treadmill or you've got one more rep left under the bench, you don't want any help. You want to be able to get it up. And it's the exact same with business. It is like putting out repetitive reps and reps just to push out this machine of work. And building a foundation within a sport or a hobby will get you within those boundaries to become as successful as you want to be. Building a hobby is important. The second module will touch quite tough for some of you people out there, and it's that you either have a wife and a home now, or you forget about them until you're up. It's important that you don't chase and you start attracting. If you go to the gym and you start building yourself up, I can guarantee that you'll get many more shouts and many more names and many more people asking you for your number or your details. And it's going to be hard and gritty, but you're not necessarily going to have to say no. But it's important that you don't stray away from your path. You need to stay on your path to success. And if you have a girlfriend right now who you can see yourself marrying, who you know you're going to marry and you're going to have a house and kids with, then I congratulate you and I applaud you, because that is an incredible thing, and you need to stick with that woman. If she believes in your dream and goals, then it's incredible that you find a woman just like that, but also a woman that's willing to sit aside while you build yourself up from nothing. That's so important, and that's something that you don't come across every day. Now, if you have that woman, do not let that woman go. That's your goal, that's your will, that's who you're going to get the money for. You need a path and money. You need to figure out who you want it for, though, and who you're going to win all of this fortune for. Because, let's be honest, doing it for yourself sometimes isn't enough. A lot of you will sit there on the couch and say in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? It's not something that you can just begin instantly. And unfortunately, a lot of us need someone to pull us to do something. And if you've got someone already who wants you to, then you stick with them for life, because you know that they're the most gorgeous of souls. And if you are chasing, you are being distracted. You're being pulled into these different lives, and you're trying to attract women, and they are just distractions. They are completely brain rotting you. You are being strayed away from your path. You're chasing multiple women. You've got Snapchat logs full of different people that you're having conversations with, and you slightly care, and you may say you don't, but you do, when one of them doesn't talk to you anymore, or you lose contact with one of them. The final module of the 3 steps to success as a teenager, the 3 ways to build yourself up and become a better teen, is to stop chasing dopamine. Now, I know a lot of people that I know will probably be watching this video. A lot of past friends of mine, former friends, and possibly people who have came up to me in the gym and asked me for advice, or asked me to mentor them, or asked me what they should do with this business, or people that I've even worked with within business. And a lot of you may quince and cringe at the fact that I'm coming here and sitting and posting YouTube videos, but you're the same person who came up to me in the gym and asked me a question which I'm answering right here. And just because it's not tailored to you specifically doesn't mean it won't work for you, because it will. Now, drop the dopamine chasing acts. Stop watching corn straight away. Just slow it down. Stop watching it. Break off that dopamine chasing habit. You need to get away from that. It's devilish, it's lustful, and it's bad for you. You need to stop taking drugs. You need to stop going out and drinking and smoking. You need to stop trying to party. I'm not saying lose all your friends, but you want to become rich, and you're sat there and then you're going and doing up. Like, you have no guts, you have no will to become rich because you found the easy life by blitzing up. And yet, you know, you may enjoy that, you may find that fun, but Would you rather not grind for 5 more years, become extremely successful? Because I can tell you now, within 6 months to a year, you can become fairly successful, and that may be where you want to get, the 6 months to a year mark. But within 5 years, you could become multitudes of success. You become much more successful, and if you become more successful in 5 years, you can blitz up as much as you want. You can afford a whole cartel's worth of wheat if you really want. I mean, this is not me telling you to do that. You should not do that. But, you know, I know a lot of people in my local area, a lot of people that do this, but then they also want to be entrepreneurial. And you can't be, because you are chasing dopamine. You aren't going to find dopamine in signing a client. You're going to find it in a roll of paper with just gases and plant. That's all you're getting. Now, dropping dopamine is also a part of stop going out and stop partying. You do not need to, and you kind of need to not lock yourself away, but I can tell you now, most entrepreneurs do this. They take time on themselves, build themselves up, stop chasing, stop hitting the e-cigs, the colourful pens, and they become a better version of themselves after 6 months to a year. And I can promise you, when you do these things, you'll be thanking yourself, because you've just became 1,000 times a better person. So thank you so much for watching. They were the 3 ways for teenagers to improve their life, to step up, to level up, because, you know, it's important as a teen that you build yourself up. And like I mentioned, a lot of you have asked me for advice in person, and I've given you it, or I've not been able to, because I wasn't in a position myself to give it. And to be completely honest, I'm not where I want to be right now. I've still got so much further to go, but that's just because I'm relentless and I'm not going to stop. And if you are happy with maybe 2 to 5k a month, then you're happy with that. If it's a glorified 9 to 5, a 6-hour workday or a 4-hour workday, and you're able to earn a good wage and you're happy living like that, then I applaud you. And some people need that, but some people want to be able to make insane amount of wealth, like the amount of wealth that isn't just fathomable in your brain, and that's what I want. So thank you so much for watching, and please check me out. Go on to tourwood.com, and we are happy to help you coaches book online to figure out how we can build you a coaching course today.